Oh, well, it's always a fuck up around here on our thing. My fucking what's it called? Decided to freeze on me, so I didn't even get to load in everything that I wanted to load in. So it's a replay squad. Sorry about that. But welcome to An Evening with 112. It is episode 39. We are a few days away from probably my favorite holiday of the whole year, and that is Halloween. Um, and I figured, well, why not be festive and come in on a fucking costume, right? Um, it's fine though. This is like the first time I get to like publicly wear it because I have become, as of this year, I've become a volunteer, a PTA member. So I volunteered for my niece's school tomorrow night for them for their literacy night, which is like their little Halloween thing. And they have a book fair and they have a whole bunch of activities. So I needed a costume that I wasn't going to dehydrate in because if I suited up in the Ghostbuster costume, it was going to be too much. So I figured, why not be a shark, right? You see, I got my little. I have a fin and a little tail, but you can't see it because I'm sitting down. But I figured, why not wear this, And I have to wear this to a wedding anyway. So Menjoza, what's going on? Oh, this is a new face in the chat. Samurai Global, what's going on? How are you? Um, So yeah, I think Jerk might be streaming. I think Punk is also streaming. Um, which I gotta say, I am very happy with the way that the 36-hour stream turned out. I didn't get to catch everybody's stream, sadly, but I did at least make sure that I stopped in for the Smoking Joe's podcast. To support them when I could, since they went live while I was at work. I couldn't watch all of it at once, but I did finish watching it. Boys, you did a great job. I know you can't see my thumbs because I have fins, but you guys did a great job. Um, and yeah, I'm very happy with the turnout. I donated a couple of dollars towards the cause. Whatever I could. So I'm glad that you guys were able to get something done, and hopefully those kids have a great Christmas. And it takes less stress off of single parents that are already probably struggling as it is. To make it a less stressful Christmas. Stu, what's going on? Yeah, I had to. I figured, why not? I had this costume already. I have to wear this. This costume is going to get a lot of eyes on it between tomorrow, um, for my niece's PTA event that I volunteered for. Um, I have to wear this to a wedding reception on Halloween. Um, and yeah, it's really comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, really soft. Um, so we're good. We're good. It feels like a snuggie. Hopefully it gets a lot colder when Halloween approaches in the next couple of days. So hopefully that happens. But yeah, so yeah, Smoking Joe's, you guys did a great job on the 36-hour stream. And yeah, so with that being said, there was actually some stuff in terms of figure news that came up recently. And some of that stuff was shown at Titan Toy Expo, which I really wanted to go this year. I really, really wanted to, but I couldn't I couldn't swing it this year, but next year I'm gonna try to make it up there. I didn't, so it's nice to see a lot more figure conventions popping up. As of recently, we had Toy Tuber Expo, which was Articulated Ninjas convention, and now we had Titan Toy Expo, and this was their first year, and they seem to have had a really good turnout. So, yeah, and they had some really good guests too. So I'm hoping, yeah, for a year or two for next year. So let's see. I want to at least start out with that. If you notice, I don't have my headphones on because it was not going to work with this. It was either the headphones or I keep the top half of my shark costume on. So I decided we need to make some sacrifices. Crayon, what's going on, Crayon? I'm just pulling up the stuff they showed at Titan Toy Expo first, then we'll get into the usual stuff. But Savage Crucible, man, good lord. They are just, dude, they are going to be putting out a lot of really good shit, and my wallet is just going to really be hurting. I don't know. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry. I was over here trying to do that. There we go. Yeah. So Savage Crucible. I'm gonna wait till DFW next year. If I can swing DFW next year, I think I should. I should be okay to swing for DFW next year. But I am gonna be picking up Wave 2 of Savage Crucible because all that stuff looked really good. I had it pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store, but unfortunately I had to cancel that stuff just at the time. I couldn't swing it. So yeah, this is wave 4, I think, of Savage Crucible. So we have a Frank Frazetta character. This is just the prototype. This is just the painted prototype. And I can already tell just from the painted prototype, this looks absolutely beautiful. Fantastic details. I love seeing that we're getting more of the human characters. Hopefully this means that they're going to go with what they were talking about when the first wave came out, where they wanted to dive into knights. Because if Harbinger Studios does knights, they're going to be putting Mythic Legions to shame, because if they can do knights with the armor and the chainmail and all that, and have them still keep the articulation, then this line is just going to go the distance. I mean, that's beautiful. And this is just a painted prototype. So, the prototype and the actual final product are going to look hopefully close to the same, but whoever did the paint masters on this did a great job. So yeah, if he comes with that base too, that's going to be really cool, because I can't remember if the warrior, if the Frazetta warrior with ball and chain came with it. Just because I don't own that figure. Sadly, I missed my mark on getting it, so I don't know if they're going to carry them at conventions, but if they do, I'll try to get one. This is... Who is this? I'm trying to see who this is. This is Kubla. Hang on, give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me... Where's my... right, sorry. All right. Your mom or dad, the Slayer of Grant. So yeah, the Savage Crucible stuff looks great. I can't remember who this character's name is, but he looks really really cool. So I don't think there's any reuse from this. I think this is an all new sculpt, which is cool because I know when they had the first wave of Lemurians, they just kind of kept using the same body, but just different plastic in terms of the colors. But this looks really cool. I might for him, the other kind of sneak lizard man. I don't know about this one. This one, it's not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me like this one was. This one was speaking to me. It's got the head on the stick or on the staff. This Death Dealer is beautiful. And it comes with the horse too. I wish this horse was articulated. It maybe it is, because I can see there's a cut. See, there's a cut here and here and here, but I don't think the front legs move. That's something I think they should try to do in the future, is they should try to do steeds. Because if they did steeds and they did very articulated steeds like they do the figures, there's some money to be made there. Because listen, some people might not be interested in some of the characters. Like I know a lot of people didn't like the Lemurians, which were the lizards. I really liked them. I have almost all of them. I think I'm missing one of the slates, which is one of the basic figures, and I think I'm missing Como. But other than that, I have all of them. So I mean, even if people aren't interested in the actual figures, if they start doing, like right here, they're doing this bearded dragon. If they do stuff like this, and they do eventually down the line, they do steeds, and they do different types of steeds and different type of what's it called, saddles and stuff like that, I think that there's potential there for them to profit off of that, because people want 1/12 scale horses. I remember when the McFarlane Toys Roach from The Witcher came out, people were buying that and putting their Mythic Legions. I think some of the Savage Crucible stuff they were putting on there. So I know third-party companies are doing horses, but you know, hopefully down the line, maybe this is like a start to that, where it's like, hey, we're gonna kind of try with this, and then maybe if people have interest in this, then we're gonna dive into making stuff like that. I was today years old. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Glad that you guys had a good stream for Smoking Joe's for the 36-hour stream. I'm just going through and looking at the stuff they showed at Titan Toy Expo, because Savage Crucible showed stuff. Like, see, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the direction that they need to start going in now, because they've established that they can make really, really good figures. this is that kind of the next stepping stone is, can they make good animals like bears or lions, or like they already have a horse right here, can they add some articulation to the legs to where you can bend the legs, so then you can actually get these posed? Because if they can make an articulated horse as good as they can make their figures, then that's big trouble for Four Horsemen. Because this bear looks really, really good too. And this, they could do different colors: a brown bear, a black bear. They could do a polar bear if they want to start doing stuff like Vikings and stuff like that, and kind of start making more snow based environment characters. So I mean, there's a lot of potential here with that. So I'm liking what Savage Crucible is showing. Hopefully, they have more stuff to show next year when they go to Joe Fest. Um, I think they're doing Joe Fest, DFW. They're doing next year. Um, that Titans toy expo that they did this year, I think they're doing that next year. And they have a whole bunch of conventions I think they're gonna start announcing. Here's some pictures of that Sidewinder. I can't wait to get this guy. Just so well done, dude. Such a well done exclusive for this character. When Woody and Shane and Gonzo and I all saw this, and MBX saw this at DFW, we were like, holy shit. Like, this is a dope ass exclusive. I want one of these on card because I want Vala's artist to sign it, and I want Bobby to sign it. And this will go on my wall because yeah, I have a very big love for Sugar Skulls and Day of the Dead, because Day of the Dead always lands on my birthday. So it always has a type of attachment to me. But I also really like that it's a holiday of remembrance too. And the significance with the holiday is just very cool, and how, if you look into that holiday, there's a lot of really cool lore and a lot of cool urban legends and stories based around it. So yeah, the Sidewinder is awesome. Nice amount of accessories too. So and then there is the one of three variants. It's all different. The Sugar Skull paint is different on each one. I believe Zakinin got one of them. And the other two variants are 1 in 100. So yeah, this looks great. I love the new vests. I can't wait for that vest pack to come out. Here's the basic figures. These look great. And these all come in that new package where if you want to, you can slide the package and take all the stuff out and put it back in. So now you don't have to worry about ripping the blister cards off. This looks great. The KSG shotgun looks great. I love the Spas 12 from that new weapons pack. Looks awesome. I think I'm going to be getting a couple of the ones in the stealth gray. And which one was the one in the green? Was it this one? No, I think it was this one. This one I might be getting a couple of. And then these have the new articulation, or the new bodies. So if you have the Praetorian Wraith, you can pop and swap the arms now. But yeah, these look really cool. So those look really good. The MP5 looks good. These, I'm so excited for these. so excited for these new weapons packs. Um, I might just get one of weapons pack M, but weapons pack Lima, that one, that's a good that's a good one. We were talking about that one the weekend of DFW too, because Woody was the one that saw it whenever he passed the Valid booth on Friday, and we all went back to the Airbnb and we were sitting outside. Um, Woody was like, "They put something in the Valid case. They showed something. They showed weapons. They had like a whole thing of weapons in there. It looked dope." So these weapons look fantastic. I'm curious if he's gonna do a weapons tin with all these. Yeah, the Komodo dragon looks great. Yeah, I think they have a winner. I think they have a winner there with that Komodo dragon. Stu's down for the dragon. He just comes packed. Yeah. Yeah, Zakanin got the 1 in 100. I just want the one. I want the second head sculpt, the one where he has the spider web on the top of the forehead. So I'm gonna try for that one. I told Woody if he ends up with extras of each We're back, people. So sorry. Sorry, man. My fucking computer died 30 minutes into the stream. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. The fucking stream died. It died about 30 minutes in. Hopefully people come rolling back in. If not, it's fine. So I apologize. It's been a fucking mess. The window froze as I was trying to load everything in time before the intro ended. So hopefully people roll back in. But if not, it's okay. But yeah, so Weapons Pack Lima, I'm jumping onto this, man. This looks fantastic. It's just a nice amount of accessories here. I mean, the multiple variations of the AK, the SPAS 12, the break action, or the sawed off double barrel looks great, and you're able to open it like a break action. The KSG looks great. The Mac 10s look great. All the blast effects look great. And then Weapons Pack November looks awesome with the rocket launcher with the different effects. So this looks fantastic. This looks great. I think this is the same price as the other ones, I believe, whenever I looked at the website. Because all the prices are on there. We can check that after this. But yeah, this looks awesome. Let's see. Brutal Realms was there showing off some stuff. These figures look good. This one looks cool. This one looks really cool. The cape. Yeah, these look really cool. Did they have a picture of the female figure that they did, or maybe they didn't get around to it? But these look really fucking good. I'm kind of sad I had to back out of the Kickstarter. Yeah, that looks fucking sick. The like not Conan. What sucks is that you're gonna have to like acetone that fucking crow off of there if you wanted to use this for Conan. That looks sick. The basic bodies look good. Oh, so maybe they didn't have a prototype of the female. But yeah, she looks good. I mean, these all look great. So whenever these do eventually go in stock, I will happily buy at least one to try out, and then if I'm into the line, then I'll definitely buy more. But that looks good. This is that 3D printed that 3D printed X Jet. One Oak Customs is what it says. And I mean, it can fit all the X-Men in it. I mean, this thing it's a unit. All right, that is a unit. I believe that says 1K. So $1,000 if you want a 3D printed X-Jet. So if you got $1,000 laying around, or you happen to have enough space to fit this, I guess hit them up, because that is probably what the size of a HasLab X-Jet would look like. Is probably about that size. That is awesome. The fucking the Japanese Spider-Man Super Sentai car is fucking awesome. The Spider-Mobile looks great. So yeah, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. Oh, the Fantastic R is cool. Jeez, 250. I mean, that's a lot of material too. So, and I think this is, I want to say that the printer that this gentleman is using, I think it prints in multiple colors. Because now they have printers where if you buy it, they're pretty expensive, but if you buy it, and you can put multiple colors of filament and it will print all those colors of filament in one go. So it's, I mean, that is impressive as fuck though, that XJet came out. I could only imagine if there were print fails, I would be fucking pissed if I had multiple print fails with that. Because those are big ass pieces. So you're wasting a lot of filament if those are fails. That's awesome. The little Gundam thing there. So this is High School Creations. This Kickstarter is currently going right now. For this castle. The castle, what is it called? The Mythic. What was it called? The Mythic XD, I think is what it was called. So I think there's still an early bird special for it right now. But I think the last time I checked, it was up about 18 grand or something like that, almost 20 grand. And I think he needs, I think like 250K to get this made. But I mean, High School Creations is a hell of a diorama maker. And you can see all the dioramas he has back there, the water tower. So yeah, and then this is the regular wall XD stuff. This was the first Kickstarter that he did. And you, all these pieces are modular, so you can, I want to know where the hell he got those from. Those damn vending machines, those are cool. But yeah, like they have the garage door and stuff. So these I think he sells on his website right now. But depending on how many pieces you want is the price. So you're gonna have to buy quite a bit of pieces to make something like that. Then we have these, which look really cool. I believe Figure Fight Club had these on. To talk about these. Who is making that? Creative Beast Studios. That is fucking awesome. These look really cool. These are kind of like Dino Riders. Which weren't around when I was a kid. I think I had missed Dino Riders by about almost 20 years, give or take. Well, maybe not 20 years. Maybe like 10, maybe. Because I was a 99 baby, so anyway, I missed it by quite some years, we'll say. But these look really cool. It's kind of nice that somebody is at least doing something with Dino Riders. So yeah, these are really cool. Sparrow Toys, I missed them on a what's it called? I think they were supposed to come down to a convention one of these years that I went, and I didn't get to go. I love seeing Artist Alley. Artist Alley is like one of my favorite parts of conventions. Is seeing all the different, like all the different styles of artists is really cool. I like that one. So yeah, I love seeing Artist Alley. and getting to another really cool part of Artist Alley whenever you go to conventions is you get to stand there and talk with the artists a little bit and kind of get their perspective on how they approach certain things. When they draw or how they got into the art. So really cool. Really, really cool. And then of course Spirit Toys, which I do need to try one of these figures out because I've heard they're really good. I'm waiting for I don't know if they have a picture of him or not. That fucking wolf, that wolf or jackal or hyena, that looks fucking cool. I actually want that figure. Maybe they don't have it. It's the fox, like the futuristic, like space pirate fox, and the bulldog were the ones that I wanted. But yeah, these look really cool. Those look really cool. So thank you to the Find My Figures ladies for providing these pictures from Titans Toy Expo. And then we get into the actual figures. So yeah, if you obviously we just talked about this, but if you were able to make it to Titans Toy Expo this year, you got a chance at getting early. You were able to purchase the Sidewinder, the Day of the Dead Sidewinder early. You were able to buy all the new stuff from this new wave early. And then if you weren't able to go and you're in the New Jersey area, which I wish I was still, you could go to Legions Con next weekend and you'll be able to get that stuff there. But if you can't make it, all of this stuff will be up on the Valiverse website the same weekend as Legions Con. So I don't know if it's Friday or Saturday is when all this stuff goes on the Valve site, but it will be up sometime next weekend. So good for me because that's pay week. It's a pay week for me, so I will be giving them some of my money. So yeah, those look really good. These were the prototypes of those Savage Crucible figures, but now that they showed painted prototypes, I'm sold. Usually we don't talk about McFarlane that much because some people get a certain way, but because of Toy Gains, I might be sold on the Ghoul because I really enjoyed Walton Goggins in the show. He killed it the first season of Fallout, did fantastic. Can't wait to see what he does in season 2 now that we're going New Vegas style. So I'm excited about that. This figure actually looks really good in person. She looks a bit, I don't know. I don't know about her. But I don't really know if she was an interesting enough character for her to get a figure, but it's kind of cool that she did. These I might get at least 3 of them. I know that it's supposed to be him, but if you just keep the helmet on, you can't really tell. His character really sucked though, so I don't know if they can redeem him in season 2, but his character sucked ass. He was cool though. Hank McLean, really good villain character, and he has blast effects in his hands from when he like takes off like a jetpack into the sky. So yeah, if you don't want the that expensive ass T60 or what was it, T45, T51, T60, whatever that elite edition power armor, if you don't want that one, you don't want to spend $60, you could get probably 2 of these, maybe. Because I know these are up on pre-order for Amazon, because I pre-ordered the Ghoul and like 3 of those power armors. So I'm game for the power armor. All right. And if they start doing the colors like they did for Fallout 4, I'll be sold. I'll get a hot rod. If they do the hot rod power armor, I'll buy that, because that power armor is fucking awesome. So yeah. This figure arts Bakugo. It's a pass for me. I'm not really a Bakugo fan, but if you like Bakugo, it looks good. Now this, we all knew this was coming. The this Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Symbiote Spider-Man, we knew it was coming. Who was it? Mess Toys, was it? Or was it CT Toys? Or Medi Toys? I think it was CT Toys. They did a Symbiote Spider-Man and they put it for $30, and that figure is fantastic. I still have to get it. But that figure is so fucking good. I've seen some really good reviews on it. People said they really liked it. They did something a little bit different with this one, where instead of it just being like just a matte black like the CT Toys one, this one is like a glossy black, and it has like textured sculpt for the symbiote, which I think is really nice. And then if you do the pre-order bonus, you get this extra face sculpt. But this figure looks so fucking good with all that textured sculpt kind of in certain bits of the figure. It looks really good. So he comes with some web effects. Like the web together hands. You can have someone look like they're stuck to the wall. This is knee pads. What the fuck are they talking about, knee pads? Oh, I see that. Well, they had to do that. That's just part of the style of their figures. So yeah, he has these kind of open hands, flip hands, these hands, the extra head sculpt. I think those are symbiote hands. Web effects. Fuck, dude, that texture sculpt is nice. That there's a mix, and actually notice this, there's a mix of matte and glossy black in there. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of articulation out of this figure. So if I had to guess a price on this, we're probably looking at maybe $90, maybe 90. If you want the pre-order bonus, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more, because I had to pay a little bit more when I did my pre-order for the anime version of Harley. I wanted that extra faceplate for the pre-order bonus, so I had to pay extra. So that's usually how it goes. I would say if you want the pre-order bonus, go through Hobby Genki. That's who I went through for my, not only to get the reissued Amazing Yamaguchi Harley, but also to get the anime Harley. Mezco Casey Jones, not familiar with this look. I liked the first version they did. This one, and then also that 120 price point. You know, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. So, yeah, I'm still good on Mezco. I think they almost had me for Doc Nocturnal, but I'm done. After the Mezco Ghost Face, I didn't like it, so I'm out. The snail shell, what is she? Angela. She looks good. I'm sure Jay Gonzo has one on pre-order. Um, and I'm sure if she's not going to come in time, I would have said. But you know what? Next year you could put her on the top of your Christmas tree. If you celebrate Christmas, you could put her on the top of your Christmas tree. I said the stream's working. Yeah, I think. Yeah, what happened was the battery on my computer died, and I thought I had it plugged in, and I forgot to plug it in, so it took me a minute to get everything back up. This one, yes. The snail shell figures have pretty good articulation. I think now that they're starting to upgrade some of the ways that the bodies are, because I have one of the older snail shells, and I have a couple of the new ones. Like I have that milk tea girl, and then I have both versions of the bunny girls. So those ones are good. The milk tea girl is good. The older snail shell figure she's also really good, but she runs a little taller. So she looks more like McFarlane scale, but these should be more actual 1/12 scale. But she comes with some good accessories, some extra hands. She comes with her lance. The little piece to articulate her eyes. She comes with 2 face plates to stand, so that's cool. And then you have the accessory set. If you, I guess you wanted the extra bottom part of the wings, the feet, because they always sell the feet packs, and the little bit more revealing ish lower half for the figure. I think, did I see these third party dinosaurs? I think these look really good. $92 though, so a little pricey. These do look good though, so I am quite happy with the detail. Detail looks good too. So those are second quarter of next year. Yeah, so this is right here is wave 4. Jeez, we're already on wave 4. It's crazy. I thought that we were on wave 3. I forgot wave 3 was the fish creatures. But these look great. They all look really good in their own ways. I'm more sold on these two, not so much him, but maybe I got to see him in person. But yeah, these are already all on pre-order, and if you want to pre-order through Savage Crucible themselves, you have until December 6th. Or if you want to wait and hope that they go to a convention in your state, then you also have the option to. Mafex, I'm going to just kind of briefly talk about, just because I'm not a Mafex fan. Mafex, however you want to pronounce it. I own a few of their figures. I think the only one that I really, really like is the Mafex Gwenpool, which I noticed recently. She's become quite an expensive figure. So yeah, this is from the Flash movie. Looks okay. Is it actually gonna look like that? I don't know. This Deadpool and Wolverine, it looks good. Not sure about the Hugh Jackman face, but again, we'll have to see. And then we get Queen Maeve, which she looks really good. Man, they have been slow rolling those fucking the boys figures, man, I feel like it's been a couple of years for this line. Like, I feel like they take forever to finish a line. I think they've done Homelander, Starlight, the Reef. I think that's his name. Oh, the Deep. Sorry, the Reef. The Deep, Black Noir. They've done Soldier Boy. They did already. A Train, Queen Maeve. Now, they did. What was her name? Firecracker. Was that her name? Firecracker or something like that. They've done, so maybe she's the last one they need to complete the team of the 7, but I don't know, they've just been slow rolling. I completely forgot they even had the boys license. And then we get into some Marvel Legends. So this is a Target exclusive, this diamond variant of Emma Frost. So she looks kind of weird up against a black background there. She looks a little bit weird. Hero looks a little bit better, so she'll look cool if you have lighting. So yeah, like I said, Target exclusive, and then they are doing the video game variants again for the Sentinels, and they're doing them in different colors. Which I don't know if they have any pictures of those. So Spider-Man 2099 is coming back out. Cardiac, Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, which I didn't even know Nightcrawler was Spider-Man at one point. And then this fucking guy, now he shoots chains out of his hands. And then we got James Brown. So, and Owlman. So, if Shane was in here, he'd be able to explain who the hell that is, who this guy is, who this owl guy is, who this guy is. I don't know, but not for me though. Personally, not for me. The Mafex stuff is a pass for me. The Savage Crucible stuff is cool. The Snail Shell Angel, I don't necessarily need, although I am waiting for them to put out that other variant of the loungewear Bunny Girl, because they're doing one. So I'm waiting on that, but I haven't heard anything yet on if they're going to show anything for those. So I don't know. Let me check this guy, because usually he has information on stuff that's coming out. Let's see. Gonna see if maybe he showed anything new. Look at that right there. That's what I was talking about earlier before my fucking stream went kerplump again. This is what Savage Crucible needs to look at doing, because this is what people want, is a articulated horse like this. Because that's just fucking awesome. Like, to be able to like really get really good horse poses. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I guess Blockies finally showed some pictures here for the Blockies, Ray. So I guess she is coming with this the cockpit for the Ava. So that's kind of cool. So if you want to, you could have all three of them on a shelf. I don't know how much that increases the price for this fucking thing, but also the fact that all this stuff moves in here too makes it even cooler. But I imagine it wouldn't be that much more expensive because you are having to put the stuff together. So maybe because you don't have to assemble it, or maybe because they don't have to assemble it from the factory and you assemble it yourself, maybe there's like a price drop, but I don't necessarily know with that. And then for the people that bought the Quinley, they are doing what looks like a Cami equivalent to Quinley. So these are blank bodies though. So if you're really good at painting, you could easily paint the head sculpts and they'll look fine. But other than that, you're gonna have to put a head sculpt on there that matches the skin tones. So I guess there was a fake V Toys Studio thing going on there. No idea. And then High Toys is doing Mega Man X, which is sick. I think this is the only Mega Man I remember partially playing because I don't think I played the original Mega Man. But at some point, I remember coming across Mega Man X as a kid and remembering it, but now I can't remember if I actually played Mega Man X or if I had a toy of Mega Man X. Yeah, the Ray looks great. So they're doing Ray, Asuka, and oh, what the fuck is her name from the Rebuild series? I'm blanking. It's been a long week. What is her name? And the girl with the glasses with the pink plug suit. Her. They're doing her and Ray and Asuka. But those aren't up for pre-order. I know I have AV Unit 1 sitting in my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can order the AV Unit 2, and you should be able to get it before the end of this week. So, but I can't wait to get Unit 1 and Unit 2. But I want to say I think that's it for like figure news. It's been real quiet. It's been awfully quiet when it comes to when it's come to figure news. It's been awfully quiet. But let me check at least one more. Let me check Toy Migos and see if maybe they have something. And then if they don't, I will talk about the few pickups I had this week, and then this will probably be an early stream. Not gonna lie. Now the one on Sunday, though, we might be going for a couple hours. So that'll be a bit different. That'll be a different situation there. But while I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna mute my mic and take a sip of water so that you don't have to hear it. All right, so I'm looking through here. Oh shit! Hang on a minute. We might have missed. Some things here. We did miss a couple things. The when were these Marvel blockies shown? Oh shit, I guess I forgot to talk about these on the 15th. But yeah, these are the blockies, the Spider-Man figures. They look really cool. They're more for kids, but they look really cool for what they are. Like I would buy these for my niece because she really loves Spider-Man. Like the little Doc Ock is cool. You know, it's not too complicated for her, and she'll be able to play with it, and I won't have to worry about it breaking. There's different versions of Spider-Man. They got Spider-Gwen. They got Miles. Scorpion is there. Green Goblin. So that's cool. And they have like that whole little kind of excuse me, the little breakdown of the background of all the how it assembles and stuff like that. Let me see if I could pause it. Yeah, right there. So they got a whole little breakdown on how everything works. These are the Joy Toy turtle stuff. So this is all 1/18 scale, but these look really cool. For that, they got the Krang robots. Yeah, these are this is that Wall XD Kickstarter that's up right now. This went up on Friday, which it's not a bad idea because there are a large group of people that would either rather buy something like this instead of going through the process of making a diorama from scratch, which takes a lot of time. And this, you can just pop the pieces together, take a picture, or pop the pieces together, set up your phone or whatever, and just set it up for a review. And then when you're done, just take it apart, store it. You don't have to worry about it. But these are really cool. The castle thing is not for me. I would rather have more urban type of pieces and stuff like that. So, but it is cool though. It's cool that they're doing a Kickstarter and giving people that are more into fantasy an option for making making setups for pictures or making a setting for videos and stuff like that. So that's cool. This is what I wanted to talk about. I totally forgot that they were doing Yu Yu Hakusho. That's pretty fucking cool that they're doing Yu Yu Hakusho. So, yeah, pretty cool that Figure Arts is kind of diving into that. Will they finish all the characters? Probably not. They have a tendency to not to not keep up with any of their fucking oh yeah, the van is cool. That is for the 3 3/4 inch turtles. They have done 1/12 scale turtle vans that are a lot more bigger for the bigger figures, but those are more for like the figures are more like that big. So this thing is probably about like that big, maybe. So it is cool though. I don't think they can do 1/12 scale turtles. I think it's a licensing thing. But yeah, that was everything for the Titan Toy Expo and whatever was shown this week. So not much, but I did pick up a few things this week. So I had to stop off at Michael's to see if they had any Halloween stuff on sale before they got rid of it. And I did walk out with a couple of little pieces I could use for dioramas. They didn't have much, so I guess I was a little too late on that. Womp womp, it happens. Even though I really wanted some of the stuff that I saw on the website, which were they had like little miniature jack-o'-lanterns and like Halloween cookies, because that type of stuff you could use in dioramas. But they didn't have that. However, they did have what did I buy? I bought this you'll see it on my figure right here. So I got him a 1/12 scale beer mug. This came in an alcohol pack. It came with like a couple of wine bottles, a set of wine glasses, and this beer mug, and a couple of cans of beer, which was cool. I don't know if I have the beer cans or not. Probably not here. They're probably in the other room. But yeah, those beer mugs are cool. And then I bought something else. I can't remember what the hell else I bought. Or maybe it was just those beer mugs that I bought because they didn't have anything else in stock that I wanted. But so yeah, I just realized that fucking screen was in my face. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be making another trip to Michael's because I want more of those beer mugs. So yeah, they have a whole miniature section at Michael's that has all different types of stuff. They had like a 1/12 scale air fryer, and a TV and all kinds of stuff. I looked on their website. They had like a desk. It was a desk and it came with a monitor, like a gaming PC, a mouse, a keyboard. So that was kind of cool. They sell like couches and it's all different types of stuff there. So I'm gonna have to make another trip so I can stock up on the stuff before it disappears. So I picked that up. I went to Spirit Halloween so I could get my one last purchases before they close up for the year. And I got 2 shirts because they were buy one. I think it was like buy one, get one half off. So I got 2 new shirts. Um, oh, and then I went and well, this is definitely going to be for Replay Squad. They're going to have a fucking time. Well, he's going to have a time watching this. He's going to think this TV is going to have issues once it gets to me when I'm talking and then just cuts out. I did go see Black Phone 2. Fantastic movie. Highly, highly recommended. My teeth are all fucked up. They should be more like this. Highly, highly recommended movie. Definitely better than the original. I can definitely say that. Definitely better than the original. I have no complaints. I will say I cried immensely at the end of the movie. Now, usually horror movies don't make me cry. This is one of the few where I've like actually shed a tear towards the ending because it does have a heartfelt ending, and I think some people will connect to it. I don't want to spoil it because the movie did just come out and I want people to go out and support this movie because it is a really good horror movie. But yeah, if you've seen the movie already, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you'll understand what I'm talking about when you go see it. But yeah, movie was great. I bought the little collectible cup that they had. If you buy the collectible cup, just get a regular fucking cup. If they ask you for a regular cup, just get a regular cup. Do not put any type of drink in that cup because I had it could I don't understand. The fucking lid is a mystery because somehow I put the lid on tight and yet I still had Dr. Pepper spilling. So I don't understand how the fuck that works. But anyway, so yeah, the movie was great. I recommend it. I did finally watch since this is Halloween, I did finally watch In a Violent Nature, which was also really good. That's really good. If you like old school like 80s slashers like Friday the 13th or um like Maniac Cop slashers, like stuff like that, you'll really like In a Violent Nature. Really fucking good. Gave me it gave me some Friday the 13th vibes. Um, but Canadian movie. Very surprised. Shout out to Canada for putting out another banger of a horror movie. The other one that's my personal favorite is My Bloody Valentine. I watch it every Valentine's Day. It's great. The original, not the remake, the original is great. And then I finally watched Longlegs too, which I'm late by a year. I usually don't watch shit when it comes out in the movie theaters. I usually wait because I'm not trying to fucking I'm not a people person. All right. Like if you met me at DFW, I'm very quiet. I get really anxious around groups of people. So I'm sure, like I said, if you were at DFW, you would have noticed that. Um, but yeah, Longlegs, holy fuck, dude. Nicolas Cage killed it, man. I don't want to hear anyone shit talking Nick Cage and his acting skills because he did a great fucking job in that movie. He played a serial killer so well, so sadistic. It was great. It was fantastic. So I recommend it if you have Hulu or if you have Disney Plus with the Hulu bundle. You could watch Longlegs on there. It's great. It's only like it's like an hour and 45 minutes. It's really good. Um, so now that I got that out of the way, my only two purchases besides the stuff from Michaels this week was I got some Jazzwares Fortnite figures, man. So I bought the Purple Skull Trooper which is a fun figure. He's really cool. He's got extra. Where's all his stuff? He comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Well, him and the Ghoul Trooper come with a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't pass these up, man. They had them for a really good deal on eBay, so I couldn't pass him up. And the Ghoul Trooper, I've been waiting like almost 2 years for her to come out, or at least drop to a good price to where I was willing to pay for her. So I did get the Ghoul Trooper. So I got the Ghoul Trooper finally. I had this skin in the game. I love this skin. I wish I had the pink Ghoul Trooper variant because that one's really cool. So all the joints are really nice and tight. So it's like this person just barely posed them. Her leg articulation is not. She ain't got. I'll tell you what. She ain't got great leg articulation though. She's got more. I think it's because they put these on ratchets, but also because the way that they sculpted this, there's a lot of the way that they sculpted this crotch piece. There's a lot of hindering in there, but other than that, she's really cool. Now that she needs a whole bunch of articulation, she's just kind of. I'm gonna put her on my shelf because she's just a representation of one of my skins in the game that I really like playing. So she comes with this face. So she has that face. And then she has two other face plates because when these came out, you were able to switch the face plates. So she's got this one where she's kind of happy smiling, and this one where she's like kind of shocked, annoyed. So she's cool. And then the purple Skull Trooper, I don't have the skin. This was an OG. You had to be an OG Fortnite player, which I was not. I jumped in towards the end of season 2, so about 4 years ago, and the game's been out for like 8. So, but he's cool. I love this version of the purple Skull Trooper. He's awesome. And he came with sorry, I forgot to. So for her weapons, she came with the scythe, which they actually have. They have this in Horde Rush almost every year, which is like a mode that you can play in the game. It's cool. It's a cool little thing. She came with an infantry rifle, which is cool. Peely also came with the tactical shotgun, which looks like this, which is an OG weapon. And then she came with, and I just dropped to that. And then she came with the pumpkin launcher, which is really cool. So she came with that. Now I gotta. Oh, there it is. I was like, well, that's fucking gone. I'm gonna have to look for that. And then the purple Skull Trooper, he came with the scythe pickaxe, which I have. I have this in the game. He came with his backpack, which is cool because they did the translucent plastic, because it actually looks like this in the game. He has some extra face plates as well. So he's got that one. He's got the shocked face. And then he's got this kind of like sinister face with the eyebrow raised. He comes with a half pot or 50 pot. We call it a 50 pot in the game, but I think it's called a half pot. half shield. Just cool. It has the gap in there so he can hold it in his hands. He comes with a grenade. Which looks like this. Little cartoony grenade. So he has that, and then I think that was everything. But I do like what I like about the Jazzwares ones is if you were also collecting the Hasbro Fortnite figures, they actually pair. They pair pretty nice with the figures. So the styles match. So that's kind of cool. Now these, like I said, these are older figures. So I did see they are starting to re-release some of these. Like I know Peely is up on Amazon now, but they're not all going to come with the interchangeable faceplates anymore. At least that's from what it looked like. So if you want like the purple Skull Trooper and you want them with the interchangeable faceplates and all that stuff, you're going to have to go search through eBay like I did and find someone that has all the accessories and has it for a good price, because some of these go for quite a bit of money. So yeah, so you are gonna have to like really look for some of these because the Agent Peely is pretty expensive. The regular Peely is expensive. Some of them are quite expensive, so you're gonna have to just look around. I don't know if they're still doing the interchangeable faceplates on these. Oh, Toy Gains. Look at him. There he is. Toy Gains. He's there. Look, as I was talking about Fortnite toys, look who comes popping in my Fortnite my Fortnite brethren over there. But yeah, these figures are really cool. I'm gonna have to go back and try to hunt down some of the ones that I missed, because some of these showed up at Ross and some of them did not. But I remember these were the first wave that showed up at Walmart. I remember people were hitting me up. They were like, "Hey, can you pick up all of the wild card figures and all of the Havocs and the Rabbit Rig? Can you pick me up the whole wave of figures?" And I was like, "What the hell? Okay, I don't understand why these Fortnite figures are so popular." Because at the time, I didn't play the game. I was a Fortnite hater. That's right. That's right. Someone who spent quite a bit of money in the game, hated the fucking game at one point, was like, "This is stupid. This game is dumb. You run around with a bunch of goofy looking skins." But then the first game I played, I fell in love with it. I don't know why. I don't know why I love this game so damn much. I don't know why it I don't know why it just like lures me in, man. It's just so much fun. Like playing this for 4 years. It's just so much, I don't know, it's just so much fun. You get to wear a whole bunch of different skins. They do a whole bunch of collabs and stuff. Like they did what was it, last week they did Wednesday, and they did Ghostface for Halloween and Jason, and but then also when you have a group of people to play with, it's also a really fun time too. And I understand why a lot of people got hooked on games like Fortnite, and all the COD players got hooked on Warzone, because like during lockdown there wasn't much that we could do, and so all we had were, well, for us that were able to get consoles at the time, that's all we had. And so whoever random Joe Schmo we met on Fortnite or Joe Schmo we met on Warzone, that's who we played with, and that we ended up becoming like really good friends with these people. Um, did Michael Myers? Yeah, you missed him. You missed him, Red. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you missed him. I think who's in there right now? They added the Mothman yesterday, which is a bit odd. Wednesday is in there right now. I think they're adding the puppet from Saw tomorrow. Edward Scissorhands is in there, which I thought was cool. So, but yeah, these goofy figures, man, I love them. At some point, um, I need to sit down and talk about these damn Fortnite figures, man. Both from Hasbro and from Jazzwares. Now that Jazzwares is getting the ball rolling again, and they're starting to put out the 3 3/4 inch stuff that I showed, which I don't know if more stuff popped up. I don't know if more stuff popped up on Amazon. But I did send a link to Gain, or I sent Gaines a picture on Instagram that they had Peely. So hopefully one of these days I open up YouTube and I see a video of him talking about Peely. And then Peely's just going to be lurking in the background now of his video. Just going to have Peely back there. Let me see. I think oh shit, they all just fell. There was a domino effect. I'll pick that up later. But I think now they're 16. I think they're all $16.99. I think is the new price point, because I think these were only like $20 when they first came out. Some of them are like $60. I couldn't believe why the price point shot up so damn much. I don't quite get that. I guess that's anybody's guess. All right, so it looks like they have so Beef Boss, and this is Peely. So the Peely, I don't know why the hell he comes with a fucking skateboard. That's a bit. It's about odd. I don't know why they didn't give him a gun. They didn't give him a gun. They just gave him a fucking pickaxe. They gave him his pickaxe and a skateboard for some reason. But I'm trying to see, because maybe they did get rid of those face plates. Do they have oh shit, maybe they did get rid of the face plates on these. Because like I said, they used to have face plates, and now they don't. So, I don't know, but now they come with wraps. So now even the 6-inch figures are coming with these, which like I said last week, the wraps are like $5. So take $5 away from this, and the figures are essentially like $11, which is, I mean, yeah, they don't come with guns, but I mean, you could easily give them something. But I mean, for $16 and you get a wrap, like a free gun wrap, so that's something. I mean, they can't sell you the skin. That they'd probably make these fucking things like $30 if they sold you a skin with it. But I mean, at least they give you something. Like they give this one, you get a cityscape wrap for your weapons in the game, and you get this goofy it's a goofy Ronald McDonald looking guy here, his tongue all out. So I mean, they're starting to show up. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, they get this first wave of re-releases out, because it should be, if I remember correctly, what I saw on oh shit, I forgot to show this. Sorry. So yeah, the Peely is 16, like I said. You get a wrap with it, so the wraps are usually like $5 in the game. So that's not too bad. They all seem to have the same articulation that they had, like even the articulated fingers, which clearly there's someone at Jazzwares that was a Toy Biz employee, I think. But an easy fix for these is don't use super glue. Don't super glue the hands, because super glue, it's not going to hold. Go out and get JB Weld. If you get the JB Weld glue, that shit will, once you put a drop on there and you pinch the fingers, the hands close, they'll stay like that forever. I can vouch for JB Weld. JB Weld is fantastic. The Gorilla Glue, it's not going to hold them. It's not going to hold them, because eventually the residue, you get residue on the fucking hands too. It's a mess. So you're better off just getting a little bit, just a drop of JB Weld, pinch the fingers closed, and then you'll be fine. But other than that, they're good figures. I really like them. Like, this is the stuff that I was collecting during the pandemic, or the little 3 3/4 inch figures. Like, look at this, for $25, you get all this for $25. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pickaxes, 6 backpacks. And one of them's a fucking penguin stuck in a block of ice. You get a pissed off gingerbread man. This, like, skeleton Santa. You get a free wrap. This chair, which is cool. 3 3/4 inch chair, campfire, a skateboard. So, I mean, it's cool that they're keeping the shit affordable still. Like, I will give Jazzwares that they're keeping their stuff affordable for the most part. I remember when this was at Raw. I still have this pickup truck, and the lights actually work too if you put batteries in it. So yeah, and like these, like I showed last week, they had these for $20, where you get, 2 pickaxes, the rift thing that you shake in the game. You get a couple of guns, a little backpack, or puffer fish, and a figure for what, $20. It's not bad. Like, I can't. Yes, I saw that. If I didn't have that at Ollie's, if I didn't find that at Ollie's, I would have instantly picked up that boat. You can go play Fortnite, area. I'll Red, if you're still on by the time I get off, I'll hop on. I'll run a couple games with you. But yeah, like I said, these Fortnite figures, so much fun, man. So much fun. There's everything for everyone. From both, I will say, both the Jazzwares and the Hasbro stuff, there was a mix of stuff for everyone. Even if you didn't play the game like that, there was a mix of stuff for everyone. This is like frozen. Oh no, I thought his leg was frozen. Like they got the Skull Troopers, they got the purple Skull Troopers, they got the regular ones that you could use for your goons. They had they had a fish. It was like a fish in a fish bowl, and it was on an astronaut. He was like an astronaut. They had Peely, who was the banana, and then for Hasbro they had the TNTina. They had both versions. One I have with my Dreadnoks. I use her with the Dreadnoks. This one I use with the Dreadnoks. And then this other one I use as like a secret agent. Who else? They had what's his name? The Pancake Man, who's like a pancake cowboy, and he came with a cannon. That's why I'm going back and I'm looking for those Jazzverse figures to the 6-inch ones, because they all came with a whole bunch of. Let me see if I could find a checklist for these. Yeah, let me see. Let's see if they have a checklist for all these so I could run through these, because this will be like a memory lane for me, because half of these I remember seeing in the store and half of these I remember seeing at Ross and then not picking them up. All right, let me go ahead and put this on present real quick. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have to wear this to my niece's school event tomorrow, so I figured I'd debut it and see if I looked goofy enough for the kids to point and laugh at. I was like, I need something that's not gonna scare the kids and upset the teachers. So that's all I need is a bunch of teachers yelling at me. I got a fucking ad. Let me see. Yeah, this Peely. The hot singles in your area. Yeah, I mean, this. Man, this was. I think I have him somewhere, but he's become so expensive as of recently, and I don't know why. But I love his like 1,000-yard stare, his like happy face. He's got his little pickaxe through a coconut or something, his little bananas, his backpack. But yeah, he's awesome. Love that Peely. That Peely figure is really fun. What was another one? That where the hell is he? There was a Raven. Yeah, this guy, but they did another version of him where is he? Where he comes with a campfire. Oh, these are all the smaller ones. I had this too. This oh god, I think I got this for like $20 off of Amazon. This was for the 3 3/4. Wait, I am showing this right. Yeah, this was for the 3 3/4 inch stuff. It came with so much shit. It came with a whole bunch of weapons, all these pieces to build with this giant fucking cube. It was awesome for like $20. All these packs showed up at Ross too. I think I got this pack at Ross. I think I got one of these on clearance, or someone gifted me this. This Dark Voyager, the astronaut. Um, this one came with like a 3 3/4 inch shopping cart. Where's the guy that came with the one of them came with a gas can, and I can't remember who it was. Was it the Black Knight that came with? Where is he? I guess maybe they don't have it. I guess because they considered him an unreleased figure. It's a bit odd. I think the scavenger came with, yeah, like this one came with the shield mushroom. Which that would be kind of funny if he took it as like a psychedelic mushroom. Was it this? Let me see if it was him. If they put it as two different figures. What was he called? Frost Raven, I think, is what he was called. Let me see. Jazzwares. Frost Raven, I think is what it was called. But he came with the. Yeah, this is him. Yeah. Tony, if you can find this guy right here. Oh, I'm going to have to. Jeez, let me pull up a picture. There you go. Tony, if you can find this guy, this campfire lights up. This is a light up campfire that's 1/12 scale. And it has a switch. It has a switch on the bottom. So you just flip the switch and the campfire lights up. So they came with stuff like this. Like one came with a jerry can. One came with something. They always came with random stuff. Like one it was like a pirate. He looked like a Scooby-Doo villain called Blackheart, and he came with this propane tank. They always came with like random ass accessories that never made sense with the character, but it was always, that's how I knew the people that worked on these were collectors, because they always threw in random shit like this for like people to use. So yeah, the campfire, I would definitely try to look for this campfire. It's still on TV. I guess you're gonna have to let Fox let Fox know. Yeah, they're so much fun. These Fortnite figures are so good. But these Jazzwares ones came with some cool stuff. Let me see what his name. I think it was Black Knight. He was like a medieval. He was like a medieval knight. Let me see if I can find him, because he's on my to get list as of recently. Just because that, yeah, he is the one that comes with that damn jerry can. I knew it was somebody. Yeah, so this is the one right here that comes with that jerry can. It's kind of hard to see because this picture is not great, but right here, it's a 1/12 scale jerry can that this one comes with. So, I mean, there's a lot of. I would have to really go and deep dive and try to remember what each character came with, but each character came with something. Like Valkyrie came with think, is she on this list? No. Like they did a Nutcracker called Crack Shot. This, let me see if I can find her. Because I had this figure. I remember I got her for really cheap off of Amazon one year. And she came with some, her weapons are really cool too. Let's see. Let's see if I could find her. There she is. I think Fox might like her. So yeah, she came with like this little birthday cake accessory, but the pickaxe, the axe that she came with was cool. Her weapons were cool. I think this was the first female figure they did, which was pretty good for their first try. But I always really liked this figure. I always thought she looked cool. So yeah, these all come with some of those. Oh yeah, the Todd, the McFarlane ones were good too. Yeah, I have. I think I only got the monster looking ones. Because I got Dyer, which was the werewolf, Big Mouth. Actually, I do have Big Mouth. Give me a second. I'll go grab him real quick. Hang on. I love how we're just talking about Fortnite figures now. Look what I've done. I've got you all hooked on the All right. I found them. So what Stu was talking about, I also have the skin in the game too, but this is Big Mouth. And holy fuck, he's such a cool figure. He's a really cool skin too, and his tongue moves just like it does in the game. So, he's got like little potions, little frog. So these are really fucking cool. These, I'm telling you, even from all three of them. Jetman, what's going on? How are you? What was his name? Damn, I knew who you were talking about. Yeah, so those figures were so cool. The what's it called? The wild cards. They did the guys in the suits with the masks. Those were good figures. I don't know how expensive those are now. Now that I think about it, I wonder. Let's see. I don't even know. Do they even have it on this checklist? They have some of them, but they don't have all of them. Oh yeah, they do have wild card. Okay. All right. This is the one I was talking about. They don't have a picture of it. Okay. Well, this is the one the wild card figure. Everyone was asking me to grab these whenever we were in lockdown and this first wave of Fortnite figures had hit. This was 2019. Everybody was asking me if these hit my area, and they did. And you're able to switch out the faces. So if you wanted like a group of hearts or a group of clubs or spades or diamonds, and they had this briefcase which it plugs into his back, but if you cut the peg off and you kind of sand it a little bit and hide the nub, you could use that for a Joe or somebody, because the handcuffs, it looks like somebody broke out of the handcuffs with the briefcase. And he's got a rocket launcher, that like Desert Eagle pistol, the crowbar. Granted, that's a giant crowbar. It's cartoony, but if you gave it to a bigger character, it wouldn't look ridiculous. You are going to have to glue those hands closed, though. I'm already going to tell you, because on the ones that I had, if I still have them, if not, I'm going to have to go back and eventually replace them. But I had to glue all the hands on all of mine because they have the weird like Toy Biz hands, which that turned a lot of people. Where am I? Yeah, so they had like the hinge hands, so that might turn people off from these. But a little dab of like I said, JB. Well, don't do Gorilla Glue, because Gorilla Glue is not going to be strong enough for these. You're gonna have to do that. Yeah, I just never found the time to get 4 of them. If you look on, I found both of these on eBay. I think, what did I pay for that purple Skull Trooper? I think I paid like $13. So if you find them loose with all the accessories, it's cheaper than buying them in the box. A lot of people I think they were using them with that Mezco Joker, I think. I think is what they were using these for. But yeah, these I want to get some eyes on these Jazzwares Fortnite figures, because they're just so much fun. And at some point, I am going to have to sit down and talk about not only the Jazzwares figures, but also the Hasbro ones, because this Fortnite line was one of the few lines that got me through lockdown. Was that it wasn't classified, because I wasn't classified at the time. And even if I was, we couldn't. There was no way we were finding them in the stores. But the 3 3/4 inch Fortnite figures and the 6-inch Fortnite figures were one of the few lines that got me through. Now I'm digging out my set. Stu, you have to. Actually, funny you say you were pulling out your Fortnite figures. I was going through my stuff and I found a 3 3/4 inch Fortnite figure that I found at Ross for $2.99 last year, and I never opened him. I will open him on stream on Sunday. I will open him on stream on Sunday. And we'll look at him, because he's a pretty cool figure. But yeah, these Fortnite figures are great. But we have been going for 2 hours. So real quick before we get off, because I'm gonna go see if Alpharetta is still on Fortnite. Because I haven't played with him because he's been man, the man's been going through the ringer, work wise, and I feel bad for him. Where the hell is that? What do I click on? Products? The Valiver stuff I wanted to talk about real quick before we get off here. I know there's 5 people. I'm sorry that we're ending it a little earlier than we usually would. But all of this will be available for purchase next Saturday. For I think Saturday and Sunday for whatever. I think Legion's Con runs, I think Saturday and Sunday. So these will be available for purchase those days. So the Infantry Commando, the Sidewinder is technically a Legion's Con exclusive, but if you went to this Titans Toy Expo convention, you were able to get it first. All 3 of the new basic troops, the Delta Corps, the Special Warfare, and the Raider Battalion, all 3 sets of the backpacks are going up in green and black and tan. Both of the new weapons, all 3 of the new weapons packs. So November, the rocket launcher, weapons pack Mike, and my personal favorite, even though I saw both of these in person at DFW, the weapons pack Lima is that's my favorite. That's the one I'm going to stock up on because I think that one's going to sell out the most. I'm going to call it now. That one's going to sell out first out of the 2. So I figure we go through, we take a look at these. So $30, not bad for already. Not bad considering that Hasbro usually charges you what, like $50 for a fucking exclusive, and here Val is giving it to you for like half the price. And look at all that shit he comes with. He comes with a set of Mac 10s. He comes with this handgun that has the silencer, I think that's a hollow sight. I think that's an extended mag. He comes with the knife that the original one came with. This beautiful Kalashnikov with the grenade launcher and like the jungle wrap or the jungle style mag, the frags, smokes, 6 sets of hands, night vision goggles, the helmet, the pieces to plug into the helmet for the mic. I mean, that's a lot. And the new vest too. This new vest is beautiful. I cannot wait for that new vest tin that's coming. I think the end of this year, I think December, either the end of November or the beginning of December is when this new vest tin comes out, and there is so much good shit in there. But I love this new vest because I've been asking for the past 2 years for us to get combat medics, because the only medic I have on my shelf is Doc, and technically this guy qualifies as a medic because if you look at his file card, it says his second profession is that he's a combat medic. So I guess if you wanted him to be a medic, you could, but I want actual combat medics. And from that handset that was teased, we're finally getting combat medics, which makes me happy. But this guy looks so good. So good. So there's some pictures of him all geared up. There he is with the Mac 10s. This is one of the variant head sculpts. Zakanin got lucky and he pulled one of those, the 1 in 100. This is the one that I want though. This head sculpt, the one with the spider webs on the top. This is the variant I'm trying to go for. I want all three of them, but that's the one. This is the one that I want the most. Is that Sugar Skull? So, for anyone going to Legion's Con, or if you're not, if you're ordering off the Valve site, this is the regular version of Sidewinders. This is the regular one, and then the other two were limited to 100 pieces. So, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. The hunt is on. The hunt is going to be on next week. And if you're trying to get the variants, good luck. And this box is just, look at that. That's beautiful. Even if you don't open your figures, that's nice. I like the little protector box there. So this is and even on the card, even if you keep it on the card, that's fucking awesome. So that's, yeah. Animal Legions and Dune. Oh, the Crow has appeared. Yeah, he's good. I love that Sidewinder. I remember when they showed it at DFW, I was sitting next to Roll Keeper and I just looked at Roll Keeper and was like, I'm going for all the variants. I was like, I need him. I was like, I need him, Roll Keeper. I need him. So yeah, Inferno, that's the guy. But yeah, the figure is so good. It's beautiful. The Infantry Commando, this one's not a bad one too. I've heard some people complaining that he's very bland looking, but he's a soldier. I don't really know like what people are expecting, since this is a military based line. We're not going to get like, he's not going to go out there with flashy fucking colors and ooh, I'm going into battle. I think it's just, I don't know, people just hold some very too high of expectations that are just impossible to me, and it's just so annoying. This guy looks good. I could see this being some good, like if you popped this head off and you put I don't know. I was going to say Dusty, but I don't think, if they did this in like a desert camo, definitely you could put Dusty's head on there. Maybe Duke. Maybe if you put a Classified Series Duke head on this body, that wouldn't be too bad. Maybe this is something I need to try. Somebody needs to try this and let me know if that looks good or not. A Classified Series Duke head on this body, or one of the Joes. Like I can see somebody using this for a Joe, but I can't think of it. But I could see people using this for that. Or even if you got like Grunt, if you wanted to put Grunt on this body, I could see that too. Just taking the but I don't know if the colors would match. Let's scratch that. I don't think Grunt would be a good. the greens are not going to match. But this looks good. He's got the extra head sculpt, night vision goggles, the what is this called? The face mask that goes on the helmet, backpack. This is a loadout we already saw from the Steel Brigade, which was, what was that, Zolocon, I think. But this doesn't look bad. I think for $30 for an exclusive, this doesn't look bad at all. And here's all the different, I guess, different looks you could get for him. So there's options. There's always options and then this is the 1 in 100. I think I saw one person on YouTube got the 1 in 100, but this looks so good. The Steel Brigade helmet with the camo on the top. It's nice. I like it. Package, not bad. Is it flashy like the fucking Sidewinder one? Not really, but I think it's fine. I think that's a presentable package, and if you want to keep it in the box, looks fine. If you don't want to open your figures, it's for $30. I mean, where else are you gonna get that for $30? Hasbro is not going to give you that for $30. They want to charge you $35 for a cop. For a cop figure, they want to charge you $35. And then these are the basic troopers. So I'm sure they're going to do gear packs for these just like they did. Oh, rock and roll. Yeah, rock and roll. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right. I see everyone in the chat brainstorming. I like it. All right. Now this I think you could use for Grunt. I think if you wanted to put it on a kind of a bigger body, if you wanted a bigger like if you took the steel core helmets, you put them on this, I think that would work. So you got bigger steel core, because that's what I did with mine. I took the I got one of them. I don't know where I put the other one. I'll find it later. But that Maritime Corps trooper, I took that 2-pack steel core and I put all this gear on him, and now he's like a bigger build. And then with I don't know what the hell I did. Oh yeah, she's right here. And then for the female, I put her on the Eclipse body, and just I took because the vest wouldn't fit, I had to cut the sides of the vest, and I put those thin elastic bands that they use for like fabric crafting. I glued those on each side, so then whenever you go to move her, it won't split it. But yeah, I mean, like now they look more built like soldiers. Because the female steel core figure that pissed me off so bad, I was like, that she's too tiny. I need her, put her on a bigger body, make her built like a soldier. So yeah, I had to move. So when I moved all my classified shit behind me on this side, I moved all my steel core and my steel brigade. I moved off, so now I'm trying to figure out where they're gonna go. Now they need a new home. They need a new shelf. So I'm gonna work on that. But I think maybe if you could find more of these helmets. I think I gave mine. How did I give this to? I can't remember if I gave them to Gonzo. I gave them to Gonzo, or I gave them to Woody my steel core helmets, because I just like these ones a little bit more. In the end, then I gave them those Praetorian rifles. I figured they fit the futuristic look that they had. But these look good. I love the shotgun. Shotgun's good. I like the build that they got going for these. I do like the fact that now the basic trooper cards are thinner. They're thinner than the regular named characters. So not bad. You get a nice amount of hands. 2 different head sculpts. I imagine at some point, that vest or gear tin is coming out. So there you go. Now you have vests for these. It's not bad. The Raider Battalion, I think I like just a little bit more though. I wouldn't say it's my favorite out of the 3, but I like the Raider Battalion just a little bit more because he comes with the Spaz 12. And this is more like this is the color of the what was that female body that Valaverse did? They did it in this color, and that's what I used to kit bash my Lady J figure. I put her on that female Valaverse body. So good. So good. Through the green female vest on her. I cut the peg a little bit on her backpack that holds her spears. Threw that on her back, and it's perfect. It's a perfect figure. She looks great next to Flint. I recommend that if you want a more articulated Lady J, that you go that route too. But this Raider Battalion looks good. Spaz 12 looks good. So these are what, 20, right? Yeah, 20. So not bad for, just basic troopers. These ones I think are going to sell out the most because it's been a habit that any of the characters that are in gray or in like all black or gray, those are usually the ones that sell out. So the Special Warfare one I think is going to sell out quick. Love that he comes with the new MP5. But yeah, I think this one is going to sell out. Out of the 3, I think this one's going to go first. That all green one, that one. So it's going to go this way. And then this one might be the last one to sell out is the Delta Core. But this one will sell out. This one will sell out second. And then these backpacks are really cool too. I love this backpack that there's 2 different variations to the kind of telephone or the comms backpack is cool. That's really cool that this like little kind of camera or drone folds out and you're able to look at it. That smaller one, you can plug in the ammo belt for the chain gun, and you can make Arnie from T2, and these have adjustable straps on it, which is, well, this one does, which is cool. Because, if you wanted to give that to like Roadblock, who's a bigger guy, you can adjust the strap and on the backpack and it'll be able to fit him, or Heavy Duty if you want to give him the big minigun. So that's cool. And they have them in 3 different colors. So these are what, 10, 11 bucks, I think, for these backpacks. Yeah, 10 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that for the backpacks. That first Series 1 backpack set is fucking expensive too. So I would say if you could stock up on those, stock up on them. Weapons Pack Lima. This is my favorite. This is my favorite out of the 2. Is this one. with the AKs, the shotties, the Mac-10s. I mean, this is just it's goodness. It's goodness, and the fact that this shotgun breaks open is just it. Look at that, and it breaks open too. You could paint the shells on the inside, and I think you could put a smoke effect. You could put an effect in there to make it look like it's smoking. So that's gonna look awesome with the Punisher. You give that to the Punisher. Oh, dude, this right here, this pack just screams Frank Castle. Like that new video game Punisher that's coming out. Oh, dude, that with Nick Fury. Come on now, that's gonna be perfect. And get rid of them Hasbro guns and give them an upgrade. And then weapons pack, Mike, it's not bad. If I had to complain about one weapon in here, it's this fucking grenade launcher. We have seen this grenade launcher 3 times. I wish it was swapped out for something different. Otherwise, I have no complaints, because the red honey badger, you could give those to the crimson infantry, the ones that had like the red and black camo. Or you could give those to who could you give those to? Because they haven't done red and black Cobra Troopers, unless you bought that, unless you're sitting on like a couple of the fire teams, the Hiss fire teams. Unless you're like Woody and you're sitting on a couple of the fire team Hiss packs, you could give those to them. Otherwise, maybe the Alley Vipers, maybe, because I don't really think. I mean, there's the Crimson Bats, but would you give them those? I don't know. Like these tan ones you could give to Dusty. These green ones you could give to Beachhead. Like if you're like me, if you're like me and you're a proud owner of a Cobra Island Beachhead, you could easily give your Cobra Island Beachhead those weapons. By the way, I got this Beachhead, I think, for like $20 at DFW, and he came with all of his stuff. He had all of his stuff. He had his knife, his handgun, he had the beret, he had the backpack with the crossbow, and his weird green Nerf gun. I have no idea where the rest of that stuff went. I think it's in the bag of stuff, of weapons and stuff like that from DFW that I still haven't gone through and sorted. I think all the stuff is in there, but this was like, this made me so happy. I think I was there with, who was I there with? Oh, I was there with BX. BX was there with me that morning when I went and bought all this stuff. Well, it wasn't all this stuff. It's because we went in the morning on, I think it was Saturday. I think it was Shane, BX, Gonzo, BX's friend that went with him to DFW, and I were there that morning. And yeah, I think I split. Was it that morning or was it Sunday morning? I can't remember. Oh no, it was. I think it was because I gave BX $20 because this guy was selling classified for 20 a piece, and if you, it was like a deal. It was like 3 for 60 or something like that, or it was like 3 for 45, or it was some deal. And I told BX, I was like, get your 2 red ninjas, and I'm gonna give you my contribution so I could get this Cobra Island beachhead because I need this figure. I've been hunting this fucker for like almost 2 years and I haven't been able to find him. And here I am in like actually it wasn't too bad that weekend. Last year's DFW was bad, dude. It was like 105 degrees. I want to go the fuck home. It's 105 degrees. I'm gonna fucking dehydrate outside this convention center. It was so bad, dude. I was like, it was bad. But yeah, this weapons pack is great. Nice selection of weapons, nice colors. Um, and yeah, $12 is not bad. And then the last thing is weapons pack November, which is the rocket launcher with the blast effects. The case, I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to see all the other figure photographers taking pictures with these. I can already see Tony is probably looking at this. If he's still up, he might have fallen asleep, but I'm sure he's stared at this rocket launcher when it was shown and already started brainstorming ideas of how he could use this in the background. Because I definitely have been thinking about how I'm going to contribute this. If I'm going to contribute it into the dio that I'm building right now, or what I'm going to do with this, because yeah, this is a good one. This is going to be a good one. Oh, Tony's here. Uh-oh. What's going on, Tony? Good good stream you and Fox and the gents had on Saturday. Hopefully you guys were able to hit the magic number for the donations for the Toys for Tots. I did go back and rewatch whatever I missed because I was at work when you guys went live, so I wasn't able to watch it fully. I was able to put in my donation and then and then I had to dip. But yeah, the rest of that stream was fucking hilarious. So props to the Smoking Joe's crew over there, making me laugh my ass off every Saturday. Saturday evening, keeping me entertained. But yeah, this looks, yeah, this is good. Yeah, there's some good stuff, man. In terms of what my first picks are, definitely the missile launcher. Definitely this weapons pack. I'll go back for this one, but it's like this one is just, it's too fucking good not to pass up. That's a beautiful selection. At least one of these sets of the backpacks. Maybe one of the special warfare troopers. The Sidewinder, I'm definitely that's a fucking must have for me. That figure is gorgeous. The infantry commando looks cool, so I'm still on the fence with him. That may be like a last minute decision, but the Sidewinder for sure. One of these backpack sets the rocket launcher and definitely this weapons pack. Um, everything else, I'll wait for Black Friday. I'll wait for the Black Friday sale for those. Oh, look at Jay Gonzo popping in here. It's not my it's not my birthday yet. You got a couple of days left. But we will be back here on Sunday though. Sunday evening we'll be back. Um and if you want to hop on stream, you can. Um you don't have to behave yourself. It's fine. I'm not gonna boot you because we're not professional around here. We tried one stream and that went that went that definitely didn't happen. I can promise that. You topped last year. Good. Do I have a fucking applause sound effect? Oh yeah, I do. Look at. That's right. That's right, guys. Applause. That's great. That makes me that puts me in a good mood. That means that a lot of kids are gonna be very happy this Christmas. And I try to donate to Toys for Tots, and I try to get my donations in for the holiday season. Because I've lived I've lived those Christmases, man. So I completely understand, and when you have everything, I think that a good lesson to live by is you should give back, even though you have everything. Giving back also reminds you of when you had nothing. So I think that's a good a good motto. But yeah, so that's all the stuff for next week. We went 2.5 hours, so I appreciate everyone that came on, looked at me in my fucking fucking shark costume for 2.5 hours. It's comfortable though. It is. It's comfortable. So, um, but yeah. So that we're ending it here. I know usually I hit the 3 hours, but this fucking work week was terrible. Um, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go see if my Fortnite teammate Alpha Red is still on Fortnite. Um, but yeah, the only two pickups I got were the yeah, like I said, the Jazzwares Fortnite figures I got secondhand. So they got a new home, and I got some alcohol from Michaels. So I will be going back and getting more alcohol because these beer mugs are fucking awesome. I wish they sold just the beer mugs and you wouldn't have to buy a like fucking $7 pack of miniature stuff to get a beer mug, because I don't need 20 bottles of champagne and miscellaneous cans of beer. I just want the beer mugs. I was just in Tony's chat last night. I was talking about how I love the selection that Michaels gives you, but then I was just reminded about how I could walk into Hobby Lobby any day of the week, and I could go to the diorama section, and I could buy a fucking pack of $2 worth of soda cans, and you know, I I kind of wish that you were able to do that with these, but yeah, these beer mugs are fucking awesome. So yeah, if you happen to have a Michaels, go to Michaels, get you your beer mugs, get you your fancy wine glasses and bottles of champagne. You know what? Actually, before I go off, I know I said we were getting off, but now I kind of have to show you the shit that they have on the Michaels the website on their website because they have stuff that just they don't sell in the store, and that kind of annoys me because what the fuck, Michaels? Why are we only selling certain shit on the website and we're not selling it in the store? So let me show you, because I went down a rabbit hole Tuesday night and found all this stuff, and now it's just sitting in my cart on the Michaels website because I found all this stuff, and it was like everything I found I clicked, and then like when I went to go click at the shopping cart, it was like it was like almost $70 worth of stuff. I was like, whoa. Oh, okay, we need to put some stuff back because I'm not about to drop $70 worth of on some 112 scale miniature stuff. So let me show you some of this stuff. Oh, the prisoner, that's a good one too. That prisoner figure is really good. Ragnarok's a good one. Um Lynx, yeah, the Lynx is a good one too. I have to replace that. Yeah, see, like they have the shit that says well, actually I need to go in here and change it to just Michaels because they have stuff here. Um, but some of the stuff it doesn't. Like, see, they have this little pond, but see, you can only buy it on the website. Like the dogs, you can only buy on the website. The fucking table and chairs you can only buy on the website. The notebooks. Um, I actually bought a set of these bowls. They're pretty nice. Pretty nice bowls. I can't remember what the company was that made it. What was that company that made the 1/12 scale? Oh, they made something. Um, what was that company that made this shit? Oh, I can't remember. Make Market. That's what it was. The Make Market. Um, yeah, this Make Market stuff is really good. Oh, there you go for Fox. There you go for Fox. A little gnome trapped in a fence prison. They've got him. They got him locked up. They're holding that fucking gnome for ransom. Yeah, look at them. They're holding the fucking gnome. Look at them. They're holding him for ransom. That fish pond would look really cool. Where the hell is? Maybe it's because you have to look up Make Market. That's so fucking dumb. I don't know why their website is so specific. You have to type in like a specific ass um like specific key terms. That's so dumb. Like, why is it when I type in 112 scale miniature, all the stuff just doesn't pop up? Like, why is that? That doesn't. Should have used that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, oh, it was 30% off. Oh, oh well. I'll wait for the Christmas sale. Oh, that's cool. The that's cool. That witch's lair. That's kind of cool. That's cool too. The little greenhouse. That's cool too. This little town home. That plant shelf is cool. The little plant shelf. These little mansions are on sale. These little Halloween ones are still on sale. This is what I saw. See, I saw this. This is where where that rabbit hole started, because I saw this and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go," and the rabbit hole starts. This is what I saw on there. This miniature gaming set, and it comes with like a gaming PC. It comes with that monitor, the gaming headset, the keyboard, and then it comes with whatever that is. I think it looks like a Steam Deck. 12.99, but I don't know if all the stores sell it, because none of the ones that are close by me sell it. So I had to, unfortunately, I was like, well, I guess I gotta go on fucking Michael's website and put in like $49 worth of shit just so I could get my just so just so I could get this one item, this one gaming PC that I wanted. So that's kind of, you can use the new code crafty20. Oh, there you go. 25% off. Oh, there you go. Look, 20% off all regular purchases. Yeah, this is cool. This little gaming headset. This is cool. And I think AliExpress was selling like a gaming desk that you could put this on. But I mean, that's kind of cool for $12 or whatever that would be, minus 20% off. That's not too bad. They had something else that I saw. It was like a champagne. It was like a champagne bucket. Look, you can buy this shit. Was so fucking funny. I saw this and I could not stop laughing at it. They had a set, you could buy it in bulk, but it was like they were miniature tote bags. And I could not stop fucking laughing at the fact that you could give all of your figures tote bags. Oh, and I just lost it. I just saw it on here. I think it's this one, this tote bag. Maybe it wasn't that. I did see someone was selling a fucking miniature tote bag, but it was in bulk. Ah, I fucking lost it. I think is that. Oh, maybe it wasn't. No, I think these are just regular sized tote bags. But the fact that I thought it was a 1/12 scale, I was like, wow, they're selling 1/12 scale miniature tote bags. So you can pretend your figures are going to Michael's to scoop up all the clearance shit from the holidays. This was cool too. This miniature record player I thought was cool as a little prop that you could put in the background. Whenever I went, they didn't have it. They have these little miniature shelves, so you could put little knickknacks on there. They have this bookcase you could put together. I was like, they are really. I was like, Michaels really has. They are becoming the fucking IKEA of like 1/12 scale miniature stuff. Like they sell miniature shelves, bookcases, like couches, beds. They are becoming the miniature. I'm telling you, they're. It's just. I have no words. They are becoming the miniature IKEA. I saw these. Um, they seem a little too big. These might be more like Barbie sized, more than 1/12 scale. These might be more for like the Monster High, the Barbies, the Monster High dolls. Because I saw these in person and was like, oh, those look a little too big. So it's one of those where it's like, it's one of those where, you know, you're going to have to kind of have to go into the store to really look at some of the stuff to see whether or not it's 1/12 scale. Because even some of the stuff that Five Below had um, wasn't all 1/12 scale stuff. Like the teeny tiny stuff, I had to go through a lot of that and give it to my niece for her Barbies because they're just too. Some of the stuff's a little too big, but it's fine because yeah, at least I'm not having to be like, well, I guess I got to throw this shit away because it doesn't scale with my stuff. Now I could just give it to her stuff. She can give it to her Barbies. Put it in her Barbie dream house that she has. So it works out. This is it's become a nice trade off here in the let's see, lifestyles of the rich and famous, champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Yeah, the some of the stuff I'm telling you, Samurai, some of the stuff on here is really, really cool. And it's all because of Legend series that we all found this. We all found this stuff because of Legend series because he kept mentioning that Michaels had stuff. And we were like, huh? Michaels has stuff? Look at this graveyard. That would look so cool. If you, well, I don't know. I don't know if the NECA stuff would fit. Maybe if you built like a backdrop behind it, maybe. I love that you can buy 24 tote bags. Like they are selling tote bags Costco style on Michaels. I could not imagine. I mean, unless you're running like a printing business, but I can't imagine any ordinary person is going out of their way to buy 24 fucking tote bags. This is cool too. This little painting set is kind of cool. If you have that NECA Bob Ross, make it look like he's painting. They sell toilets, which I believe I actually saw this in the store and was like, huh, they sell toilets. This is very interesting. Like floor lamps. You see, this is what I mean by they are becoming um they're becoming the IKEA. I like this little iced tea set. I don't think they had this when I went, but that would be nice to put away for the summertime. Rule Keeper, I saw, found this couch. They didn't have any couches on mine, so maybe they ran out. But I'll have to be on the hunt for those. They have a washer and dryer set. They have a little cutlery set. And I still have not found the one item that I was looking for. They have a bathroom shelf. So you could put your stuff. I saw these. I thought these were so cool. These little miniature baskets. Because I bought these at Daiso, because Daiso also had these, and they're too damn big. So my niece is getting those too. So at least those ones you might be able to use, but I can't find the alcohol that they had. I think I spelled that right. I'm dyslexic. So if I spelled that wrong, it's fine. I think I did spell that right. Holy shit, I did spell it right. Nice. Okay, this is what I bought. It's called the mini drinking set. And it comes with 4 bottles, the 3 cans, the beer mug, and the glasses. They also had this, or actually no, they have this, but my fucking experience, no. They they also have this. They're very persistent. Michaels is about their. This is cool too. This little espresso machine. I was like, that's kind of cool. I like this one though. This little miniature cocktail set. Can't buy it in the store. You can only buy it on them. Why does it keep going back to the espresso set? I didn't click on the espresso set. I clicked on the miniature cocktail set. What are we doing here? There we go. All right. So I like the little cocktail drinks. These are nice, kind of fancy. I think they would fit with the snail shell girls. You know, you can have the bunny girls drinking their cocktails. Or the nice snail shell ladies. They could be drinking their cocktails. But some of the stuff I wish they didn't only have for the website. It kind of bothers me a bit. They have a green tea set, which is cool. But where is that? It's a champagne bottle, is what I was looking for. I did see that, the air fryer. That I fucking laughed my ass off when I saw that in Michael's, I was like, they sell a miniature air fryer. They sell a miniature air fryer. You can make a little. They sell a mini pretzel and beer set. I didn't see that in the store, but yeah, a miniature air fryer, if you could believe that, a miniature air fryer. What is the quality of plastic on the miniatures? This is a very good question, Stu. It's good quality. It doesn't feel like, at least for the beer mug, I can say it doesn't, like if I drop it, it doesn't feel like it's gonna break. The wine glasses are made of like a nice hard plastic, so nothing feels brittle. So it's not like they're giving you like seven, like whatever. What did I pay for that? Like $7. Yeah, like $7. I'm not getting like crap quality with it. They had the miniature fast food set. I might go back for that because they had these little soda cups. I still can't find this damn champagne glass. Or it was like a bucket. Unless am I passing it? Have I passed it? I don't think so. Hmm. Maybe it's on here. That is not a bucket. It's a bucket hat, but it's not a bucket. Hmm. Odd that I can't find this bucket, this ice bucket. Oh my god, there it is right there. I almost gave up hope. Look, and they have a trash can too. But this this is what I was looking for, people. This is why I haven't. This is why I didn't end stream yet, because I was looking for this particular item right here. This, it's called a mini drink bucket, but it's an ice bucket, and it has a little cola and a couple of, like, it has a couple of Coke bottles and a couple of soda cans. It says 1/10, but you might be able to fudge it. Um, you could probably fudge it because those cans those look like the 1/12 scale cans. So I don't understand. But yeah, this I think might work. These ice buckets. No, thank you. Thank you, Samurai. Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully we see you on Sunday. And take care and have yourself a good rest of your week. So green leaf smoking Joes might like that. Dino Nuggies. That's what I'm saying, Stu. The Dino Nuggies. But yeah, I think this might be something I need to try. I will take the gamble on this next week. I will take the gamble on this, and we will see whether or not this is a legit purchase or not. Because this would look nice. I think this would look nice for like a summertime picture. I think, like next to like a fire pit or something. Well, yeah, maybe next to like a fire pit or on the beach or something like that. I thought it was a champagne bucket, but then I realize it's just a regular drink bucket. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show. Wanted to let all you fine folks know that Michael's is the shit right now. They got a lot of good stuff over there. So get your little beer mugs, all right? Get your beer mugs, get your little champagne bottles, your cans of beer. And if you want the soda cans, Hobby Lobby sells those. So that's it. That's it for me. Stu, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. So yeah, that was it for this stream. I appreciate everyone that came in. We had a bit of a spike towards the end. And Max can go to sleep happy tonight because I hit over 3 hours. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. We'll be back on Sunday. This will be like probably the one and only time that I will do a stream on a Sunday. But we are doing the annual birthday stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have too much to open on stream, but if not, then it's whatever. Yeah, if you'd like to come on stream, let me know and I'll send you the link and you can hop on and we can have a grand old time. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So yeah, that's it for me. Hopefully all of you have a happy Halloween on Friday. You have a safe Halloween. And I will not be sadly trick-or-treating or anything like that. I don't think. I have a wedding to attend. Not my wedding, but a wedding to attend. And I will get to dress up as a shark, as this shark. So there's that later on today. Yeah, later on today, after I get to do my first PTA event. I'm not a parent, but I get to step into the spotlight that is the PTA. And get to do that. So yeah, so that'll be fun, I'm sure. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get out of this costume. I'm gonna hook up the PlayStation and hope that Alpha Red is still on Fortnite because I want to play some Fortnite. So and Stu's over there, he's got his Fortnite figures out there. Sorry, Stu. Yeah, and then I'll see all of you on Sunday. Ooh.